Hmm? All of a sudden now this is finally coming out. The U.S. District Judge Christopher Corner awarded 106 million to the compensatory Tory compensatory 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 damage and 100 million in pontiffs damage to nearly 300 people in a long-running civil suit against the judges writing plaintiffs writing the plaintiffs or the tragic human casualties of a scandal of epic proportion. Ain't that a son of a bitch? Ain't that a son of? And you telling me all they got was to pay money? What happened to jail time for them? You know how many lives they probably ruined? Just paying out the money ain't gonna do no good. You know what I'm saying? If their lives are ruined in many, many ways, I mean it'll help in some ways, but these judges need to go to jail. They need to spend time in a prison while they were doing the kids for profit jail scheme. Don't get on my face. They probably were demon Democrats as well. This is coming out of the Associated Press. Look it up. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? And look it up. Loud religious preaching in New York. The mayor of San Francisco, you know what I'm saying? Long fight to get her brother out of jail over armed robbery that turned fatal. You know what? Please. Ivana Trump dumps brother Donald Jr. and Eric as she doesn't want to be a part of the family because the family business anymore. But that's their affair. I have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? That's Trump's affair, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about for the people. We don't have time for personal. We need the people to get this thing straight. We need to fight to get it straight, and we need to speak it straight. We need to show action straight. You know what I'm saying? New York writers believe Mayor, Mayor dumbass Eric Q Ball Adams should focus on crime than Governor Abbott. I agree 100%. You fucking Q Ball fool. Who the fuck voted this man into office? I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. Who supported this man to put this man into our government while he sits up there arguing back and forth with Mr. Abbott over straight garbage bullshit? Knowing full well that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Knowing full well that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You fool of shit. Yep. This is coming by way of Tony Handy. Handy. Writer, Army veteran. That's right, Mr. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Mr. Eric Bald-headed Shoot Call Adams. You know what I'm saying? New York Post writes Michael Goodwin recently wrote a critique, a critic on Mayor Eric Adams. Basically, he said the mayor should focus on his job to reduce crime instead of instead of the recent political headlines with Texas Governor Abbott over migrants. And he is right. He is right at 100%. You know what I'm saying? Texas Governor Abbott has bused migrants from state from his state to New York City and Washington D.C. in recent months. This has overwhelmed New York City infrastructure to help the homeless. Right? You see, they helped the homeless all these years, right? But when you bust these people in, and I'm not saying they're supposed to get no help, nobody in racist, but you bust these people in, right is right. You bust these people in, and you put them in a 400 you put them in a host hotel, which is $400 a night, a luxury hotel just about, 400 a night. But you never help the homeless in any shape or form. So this gentleman is right, by all means. Since 2022, crime in New York has increased 31 compared to June a year ago, when Trump was in office. Trump probably had it on the check. You garbage, and everybody's sitting up there talking about Trump, talking about this, about crime. If Trump going to clean up the crime, he got to clean up the crime in order to send resources in there. Because just sending resources into Chicago and these different places is not going to solve the crime. They're still going to be doing the crime anyway. What we have to do as we're cleaning up the crime, then the resources must slide in, that the person has an opportunity to look in a different direction, or else you're not going to change it. Because one thing I learned about these gangs and stuff, once they hardcore, and they're not changing their ways. No matter how much resource you throw in there, you know what I'm saying? All you're going to do is put it in the politicians' pockets, and they're going to live on top of the world while they do nothing at all to quell the crime, and probably even use money to influence it even more. These demons is full of shit. Talking about demon Democrat, cue ball Adams, I do that bullshit. He's a lying son of a bitch, and he's a crook. He's a demon, blood sucking, deep state vampire, demon, craft, Baphomet, clown. And we know who backed him up and put him in there. You ain't got to tell us because we know his crew, if you know what I mean. You get my idea. Judge again refused to block the use of law in, I guess, Kent, in North Carolina, AG Pro. I don't get, you know what? Analyst rejects Wyoming's analyst rejects rejected by Wyoming Republicans. Cheney set sight on stopping Trump. Well, she needs to try to set her sight on stopping herself and getting the fuck out of our government, because I really wouldn't respect her at all in Wyoming right about now, because she's looking stupid. And like I said, and I'll say it again, if Wyoming keep going down the road with this idiot, you know what I'm saying, and playing with fire, you know, like your mama told you, you will get burned. So you need to wake up, because this is about healing our country, not Mrs. Her so-called cue ball. You know what I'm saying? Wisconsin school board votes in favor of pride flag ban. Let's see. Uh-huh. I don't know what's up with these pride people and why you're forcing so hard this deception and deceiving of people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that. Yes, yes.